Welcome everyone, this is the Animan bringing you another Fleet Operations commentary. We have an exciting 3v3 game for you today on a map made by Stardust. This is entitled Broken Borders, and it is 16k by 16k. I'll talk about the map a little bit later. I first want to introduce the players that we have today. Up in the top, orange, we have Mort as Klingons. He is going to do Takroja Klingons. Over here in the top as the Green Dominion, this is Elim. And over here as Martok Klingons, this is Butterbread. So top is 2 Klingons and a Dominion. It'll be very, very interesting to see how that works out for them. And we've got down in the bottom here as the Borg, this is Arash 8472. Most likely going optimize Borg, yes, okay. And over here as Klingons, white Klingons, we have Clintsat going Martok. And over here we've got Boggz as the Federation. So people are doing, looks like they're doing standard build. We've got Boggz, he's building the Starfleet Engineering, and one of these guys will be doing the Antares yard soon. Looks like Boggz is going to take this constructor and put the yard in the middle of his moons to help give some defense there. If his miners need to repair, then he can do that. So that's what they're going to do there. Over here we've got Clintsat building Kubej, and building his, he's got his tri-mining, or dilithium mining up. He's building his tri-mining, doing an expansion up here. And so doing a fast battle yard. This is something that we see Clintsat doing quite a lot of, especially in larger maps, is building a few Kubej and going right into straight into Vorchaz. Arash going to build scout cubes and probes for the beginning there to get just a lot of ships early on. Just a very, very aggressive Borg player. We'll look to see if he's got adapted photon torpedoes for his scout cubes for the DPS, and then he'll probably again back that up with a lot of probes. Looking over here, kind of doing the same thing, we've got Butterbread. I believe this is Butterbread. Oh, Butterbread is orange. This is Mort up here. Okay. So this is Mort, and again, doing the same Vorchaz strategy. And over here we've got bombers being built by Elim, and just tons of bombers. Just looks like Bomber City going out here. So looking over here, we've got Brels, Cavorts, over here by Butterbread, and he too is starting his expansion. So I want to just take a look at this map. This is a kind of a newer map. As you can see, everyone starts off with their moons fairly close to their base, far enough away that you can still harass it very easily, especially if you come over kind of this side that's so far away from the starbase that you can even have short-range ships come in here and harass. It's only once you get close to this mining that you might start getting attacked from that. So, but on this map, everyone has their moons there, then expansions, an expansion moon here and here, and same for everyone around here. And then in the center are 3 dilithium moons for, you know, excellent places where you can put a proxy yard and get some resources at the same time, and kind of push into your enemy's territory there. So looking to see what Arash is doing. Okay, he's doing the armory, and we've got Mort just a little bit faster on the draw with the fast Vorchas than Clintsat is. But we have Arash here already building 2 scout cubes, has 2 probes coming up. Looks like the Elim scout being hit by the starbase here. So here's the first Vorcha for Clintsat. We want to look over here, see what Boggz is doing. Intrepids, okay. Now Elim, the bombers are going to be pretty nice. The bombers that Elim has, especially against these Intrepids, and they'll do decent against the Vorchas. Going fast Starfleet command, so just the 1 yard, probably a good idea in such a large map, especially as he's able to do the platforms here. Of course, now we see the Klingons. Let's see, we've got a Brel, a Kubej, and Katinga Rush. We've got 4 Katingas coming in here. So that's going to hit hard. Let's see. Oh, the platform. Yeah, 50 seconds. So the platform's not going to be built in time, I don't think. Now we'll see. Alright, it's going to be about 10 seconds before they attack, so I just want to do a quick look here. Over here, we've got Arash with a detector, 2 scout cubes, and a probe. Okay. Yep, here comes the attack. They gotta attack fast before that platform goes up. And here comes the attack. Let's see, it looks like 12% with each volley from all of them. Constructor going down pretty fast. Boggz is definitely gonna be hurting. Here's another Brel. And oh, it's not gonna go up in time. That constructor's gone. Boggz wisely shutting that down, trying to get out of there, but too little, too late. That's gonna really hurt him there. Again, 6 Katingas, which is the full Katinga rush there. So the Intrepid moving back. Boggz is going to have his Starfleet command up, and we're going to see if that helps him out. So at this point, he really hopes he doesn't get a whole bunch of steam runners. Some nebulas would be nice. But we shall see. Okay, selected it. We'll see on the map what he's got. Here we go. Here's the warp in. We'll see it just coming up the top here. And a very good draw. Galaxy, Ambassador, and Excelsior. That's going to do well against these forces, especially with these Intrepids. So at this point, they're going to cloak out these ships, most likely. Right now, really nothing can catch them, so he can keep running around and cloak, and I expect to see that happen any second now. Moving over, here it looks like Arash moved his ships back. So, oh, Boggz doing the cloak, and it's on the Kubej. Oh, this could be huge. If Boggz would just stay there, of course he doesn't see the ship. Now, we've got Butterbread trying to beam in, and Boggz moving away. Not going to catch anything today, but very, very close. So I call that a win for the top team, but Boggz was able to repel that and didn't lose a whole lot. And also, I want to check mining here. Resources not too cramped. Well, actually, yeah. Looks like he lost a few miners. Butterbread did to do that raid. So I would call it a draw. Of course, now Boggz gonna play very defensively until he can get some turrets up. Want to look over here? We've got Bugs and Bombers, Bombers and Bugs. and some cloak ships of Morts against the Borg advance. It was a very good choice to do the bombers, I think, with the Boggz. That's a very good anti-Borg build here. As you can see, we've already taken out one scout cube. Those bombers especially murder those low defense adapted photon torpedo S cubes, just because they have the low defense, and if you can kill them before those S cubes get to your ships in time, you really don't take a whole lot of damage. Also, having those Boggz in there to take a few hits for the more expensive bombers, very nice choice. Here is Boggz trying to set up his defenses. He's got ships here. Haven't seen any attacks from Butterbread, so he's kind of staying quiet. Arash being pushed back, and so yeah, being pushed back here. I want to look over here. We've got Clintsat denying Butterbread. This is going to be a huge advantage for the bottom team. Butterbread, having lost all of his lost a lot of resources doing the Katinga rush, is now probably starving for resources. Boggz has the cloak detect up, so cloaking isn't going to help so much. As we can see, Arash or Butterbread losing some ships. Hasn't lost, but Boggz is going to lose this Intrepid. Oh, that goes down. But right now, plenty of Brels and basically the heavy ships are being taken out. Boggz is really focusing on the heavy ships, doesn't want to deal with the cheap picket ships as much. But we see Butterbread is able to get out of there. You can see on the minimap that Clintsat is sending ships over both directions. He's got ships over here and ships over now coming over to defend his base as Mort and Elim put the pressure on. If they can take out this battle yard, that'll be a huge loss for the bottom team. It'll help the top team get back some much needed momentum, I think. Right now, I want to see if there's any defense there. Oh, the Dominion moving away. I think I would have stayed in, and now they are. You're so close to taking out that that yard, but they decide not to go for it. Looks like in the process, losing a few Dominion ships from that. I didn't really see quite what they lost. Does look like Elim microing his ships well, getting this bug out. So interesting fight there, but I think everyone's doing a good job of being well coordinated, both the top team and the bottom team doing a very, very excellent job of this. So we've got Boggz over here. I hear, oh, nice. Boggz is towing a Brel. What this is going to do is give them a cloaked scout, something, well, they have cloak scouts through Clintsat, but this will give Boggz a scout as well, or he might give that over to Clintsat. We'll see how generous he's feeling. So coming up here, here's the warp in. Boggz I think, hoping for a steam runner to take out that mining. Not going to happen, and he's going to lose this warp in. Unbeknownst to him, there's plenty of Klingon ships in the mix. But Boggz is going to now try to lead them into this fleet.